Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
In this episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we're going to talk about claiming your own health. Because this is a major issue these days, given the lack of understanding of chronic health issues in the medical system today. Our body, our mind, and our spirit all work together. And unfortunately, the conventional medical world doesn't understand or respect that fact at all. I know from my practice of hypnosis that emotional things can be physical and physical things can be emotional. But I can also share with you that all the chronic conditions that I had were basically emotionally based, even though some of them were physical in nature. And that's an important thing to understand. So the first thing that you really need to do is you need to clear emotional traumas that created your body's need to cause these problems in the first place. Because there's always a cause to a problem, and there's a purpose for a problem. And those are two different things, and separate and apart from the presenting problem itself. Now, the second thing that you need to understand is that your doctor may not understand what's going on with you. Many conventional docs don't even know the correct tests to be done for understanding thyroid problems, for example. Hashimoto's disease is something that is usually not caught by conventional docs. Yet, chiropractors and integrative and functional doctors, holistic doctors, know the correct tests that need to be done, and they can help a person to take care of that particular problem. I'm just using that as one example. The reason that this is so very important to me right now is because my best friend from college died. I know he was very unhappy in a lot of ways in his life, and he was never really willing to do any kind of deep emotional work to contend with it. I also know that several years ago he had a bowel obstruction issue that the doctors were able to help him clear, but yet last March, well, I should actually say the end of February, when he was down in Florida on vacation with his girlfriend, he had a seizure. He never had seizures. This led him to being rushed to the hospital, where they found that he had his bowels all blocked up yet again. They couldn't even get them emptied while he was there. He had internal bleeding going on, and his heart muscle had weakened secondary to his type 2 diabetes. And yet for months and months, and I'd even go for maybe a year or so, he would go to his doctors, he would tell them this terrific pain he was in, and they thought that he was shopping for painkillers. This is a man who devoted his life to helping other people. He didn't really like taking medications, but he did what he needed to do in order to do his two jobs. And I remember him talking about the pain that he felt in his gut as his alien, because it was something separate and apart from himself as far as he was concerned. And yet no doctor could figure out what was going on with him. Sadly, when they tried to put a stent in his heart in the hospital down in Florida, when he was not even stable enough probably to take this operation, he died right on the operating table, age 57. So I'm here to tell you that if your doctors are incapable of figuring out what the hell is going on with you, and you know that you're having some debilitating chronic issues going on, do your research, do your reading, and find a doctor that understands physiology. Because most of these guys, they learn this stuff in the beginning of their medical training. But if they're not using it every day, they're not going to remember the entire body and how it works. It's just the nature of most people's memories. And trust me, there's a lot to learn. I took an anatomy and physiology class while I was in nursing school. It's a lot. So be smart, keep researching, keep looking, and by all means, I want you to watch John Bergman's YouTube videos. He spells his last name B-E-R-G-M-E-N, Bergman. Because he explains in layman's terms what causes physiological problems for people. It's usually an inflammation of some sort, or toxicity, or pathogen in the body that needs to be corrected. Until unless the doctors are capable of figuring out the correct testing that need to be done, you need to go for some kind of alternative health practitioner to get these things done. And a great example of that is Hashimoto's disease, which is a thyroid illness that most conventional doctors don't do the correct thyroid testing for to even figure out. Yet these people are so tired and so unable to have enjoyment in their lives. And the doctors think they're making it all up, and they're not. Chronic fatigue syndrome and things of that ilk, there's reasons why the body are responding the way they are. And this is something that can be contained and dealt with and healed. I'd also suggest that you stop eating junk food if you are. Anything in a package is really something the body cannot handle, and go back to whole foods, where you actually know what the food is that you're eating. It's really important that you claim your life. I know for myself, through different hypnotic techniques, I was able to clear my bronchial asthma, where my doctor was seeing me every 6 months and had absolutely no way to help me with any of it. And here I am, coughing and choking and gagging and really creating a lot of angst in my clients, which is quite the opposite of what you want to be doing as a healthcare provider, really. I was able to imagine away my meningioma, non-cancerous brain tumor, proven by an MRI, and I was able to release my bipolar 2. No psychotic features, thank God. All through understanding emotional traumas that I had to contend with and deal with and understand, and then do the other work that was important in order to make that stuff go away. And a lot of it has to do with respecting your body, respecting your time, respecting your emotions, and being realistic in terms of your expectations from other people, as well as from yourself. Please listen to your body, get it taken care of. That's all I can say. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, A-T as in Tom, R-E-O-N as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.